Yeah, he's got to be careful, Sarana. He's repeated the position a couple of times, and it's not an instant repetition, but if you kind of keep maneuvering around, he's moved these rooks kind of aimlessly for several turns. Now he's got to drop back. The black rook attacked on e2. He's got to be really careful now. Firouzja has played so quickly and so tenaciously. I'm actually going to stick my neck out and say this might be a draw. Sarana, what's he even doing? His rooks are just going round and round in circles, Tanya. He's, like you say, struggling to find a plan, and that's what you need in this position. No time on the clock, though.
No time on the clock. At some point, I think he's going to try to break through with either a b6 or an a6 move, but he just can't seem to decide. It feels as if the coordination between that white knight on d3, the bishop on d2, and the king on f3 take away all key squares from black, and he goes with a6, but you could just block this. He doesn't even do that. He keeps the tension on the board because the bishop from d2 defends that a5 pawn. Things under complete control. Sarana's struggling to win this one.
Yeah, we're not showing any variations right now because there is nothing to show. It looks like Sarana just losing control here. White's piece is actually flooding forward. Watch out for this pawn on h5. Watch out for the white knight landing on d5 with a check. Wow, this one's turning, Tanya. Now knight check on a beautiful square. He's outplaying his opponent. Firouzja is working his magic now. Knight's jumping. Look at the black rooks. They're terrible suddenly. The pawn drops off.
Rook on a8, the rook on e7, the pawn is off the board. The h-pawn will start marching down the board. It's only white who's playing. This has been a massive turnaround, and Sarana is on the defense now.
On the defense, and he's walked into a knight fork. He's blundered Sarana. There was a grimace on the camera there. He's walked into this double attack. The knight is going to take one of the rooks. White's just winning the rook and pawn endgame. This h-pawn is going to be the key. And look at Sarana. He said he was the Iceman, but he's panicked now, and Firouzja, this is bullet skills 101. Sarana so devastated, totally winning Tanya. He couldn't finish it off, he didn't want the draw, and he's been punished.
And Alireza's so tricky turning this around. He had barely any time on the clock. He was down on the material, but he just keeps the game going. And Sarana, it looks like he's going to have to trail with a must-win, and that h-pawn has gone all the way. You can see it on Sarana. He gives up. Alireza takes the win. He's relieved. You can see it on the camera.